as you may know, during the coronavirus craziness, we're sharing some free technique videos featuring activities and concepts you can work on at home to continue improving your dancing. And today we're going to work on Viennese Waltz. So what I like about this dance is it's basically a lot of the same concepts for both man and lady. So we can hit two birds with one stone and cover both man and lady's parts together. So why don't we start out with reverse turns. There's not a right or wrong way to start this dance. You can start with natural, start with reverse turns. We'll start with reverse. So for both man and lady, and I'll show this from behind and in front so you can see both. We're going to step forward, side, cross in front, back, side, close. I'll show that one more time. Heel, toe, 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 flat. Now I'll show that with the ladies' friend. And ladies, you can go ahead and start forward. In real life, you'd start behind, but it really doesn't matter. It's a repeating sequence. Forward, side, in front, back, side, together. One more time for lady. Heel, toe, 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 flat. It's an unusual dance in that there is a flat on the second half whenever you go back, side, close. The reason for that flat is it helps keep you low. When you're going backwards, you're on the inside of the turn. And if you stay low, it'll help your partner swing wide and big and have some good flight going past you. If you're up high, if you can see this from the side, you can't really step as far. If you step low in the legs and you stay low, you can step big. That's kind of a little cheat we use to get down line and really fly down the floor instead of just rotate in place. Let me actually show that from behind. Back, forward, or forward, back. So I'm doing a flat. That'll apply in your natural turns. We'll look at that in a moment. Another suggestion is to lift the side when you're going backwards. You're going to want to drop it. I feel it too when I'm dancing. So I'm going to show it incorrectly first. Dipping, and dipping, and dipping, and dipping. So that feels pretty natural, but it's going to dump your partner, especially when she has this extreme leftward poise. So we're going to try to keep that top line pretty stable. There is going to be a swing, but it's not going to be created by dropping the sides. It's going to be created by stretching the legs and doing the heels and toes correctly. So we're going to lift the side, lift the sides. Or for lady, super high. As a matter of fact, if you're doing this at home, ladies, go ahead and take your hands even to the ceiling, okay? Lift, lift. You have to lift even more because you have more of a leftward poise. And lift, lift. I'm super lifted. I'm not just kind of lifted. Another common mistake I see is for both man and lady, when you think that you have a leftward sway, you just take the head left. And you're actually to the right. So make sure if you do a little check at home, if you have like a closet mirror you can look at, do a little check and make sure your head is at a minimum on your left butt cheek. It's going to feel like it's clear beyond. As a matter of fact, just go for the gusto. Stay way left. Keep your head over your left foot for now. So I'll show, again, a correct headward position for both. Man is going to be upright and left. Or for lady, it's going to be the same thing. Left, 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 left. Left and way left. And just like we worked on in our technique video last week, and the top line, we're going to lift this up to the side. And the more left you are, which the more advanced you get, that you're just going to get more and more and more and more left every single year. You have to lift this even farther. Otherwise, it's going to be very heavy in your partner's arm, or you'll end up dumping your partner. Leads. Make sure when you're leading these to keep the right arm ahead of you. That would look like this, as opposed to dragging her to your right. The lady is going to be on your right, but she's going to position herself there. The last thing I want is for him to drag me there. If anything, I'm going to fight you and end up in front of you. So think about, for man, forward, out, bend. Take her to the left with your body, but keeping her across you. It's her job to push into your arm, not your job to pull her around. I see a lot of this, and it's so uncomfortable for your girl. Go ahead and keep that right elbow ahead of your body, and if you want her more to the left, shift her there by turning your tummy to her. Ladies, if he does drag me, which that can accidentally happen, I have a ton of control in Viennese Waltz compared to the other dances. It's very predictable, very few figures. I can help him a heck of a lot by staying low. I'm always going to stay lower than my man. I already am built naturally with a lower center of gravity than he does, so I can kind of overpower him. He won't even know that you're doing this, and you'll just feel light as a feather, but I'm pretty aggressively doing my part. So on those reverse turns, I'm going to stay lower than I think I should, pretty much at all times. So as a lady, that would look like this. I'm staying low, and I'm staying low. It's 20, 20, low, it's 20. And I'm staying low, and I'm just super low, 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 low as can be low. Another way to think of it is like I'm dancing underneath of Santa's belly, okay? So I'm dancing with Santa. His belly's all up in my business. I can't fight him for space. He's bigger than me. He's going to win that battle. So I'm just going to go underneath of him. And I'll let him go over the top of me. Hopefully we saw that. I'll demonstrate that going the other way, okay? So I'm going to go underneath of him, and I'll let him go under. So another way to think of it is like I'm rolling underneath of a big ship in a wave, okay? Let's switch gears and look at our natural turns, because half of this dance, usually even more than half the dance, is natural turns. For both man and lady, we're going to step forward on our right heel, big side step, close, and we're going to curve out of the way with our left foot, back, side, and then that flat sneaks in again because we just did the second half where we're going back, side, close. So whether it's man or lady, alike doesn't matter. I'm going heel, toe, 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 flat. That's our basic footwork. If I were to show it going forward, heel, toe, 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 flat. Okay? Let's talk about turn in and turn out. I'm going to turn my right foot going forward, turn out, side, close, and I'm going to turn crazy in, side, close. Natural turns naturally want to suck to the center of the room, so you're going to have to make a little hallway for your partner to make you a lighter follow or a less heavy lead. And yes, there is such a thing as a heavy lead dragging her around the floor. That's also a bad thing. So I'm thinking about going down line, down line, down line. Make a hallway for your partner. I'll exaggerate that. It's not going to be this extreme, but I'll exaggerate. It'll help you feel better, look better on the dance floor. Big down line, out of the way, side together. As you progress through your dancing as a competitor, you're going to need to do less of that getting out of the way, but certainly at this stage of the game, you're probably going to need to get out of the partner's way, whether it's man or lady, to help this go down line and not gravitate to the center of the room. I'm also doing that in my reverse turns. I'm thinking about driving down the line, getting out of the way. Or I'll show that going forwards, driving down the line, getting out of my partner's way. Okay? Another helpful concept that's going to help make you a lighter follow, a better, more comfortable lead is under rotating each of these figures. The last, I know it feels like you should go all the way around, don't do it. So I don't want to go all around the partner, blocking. See, I'm backing line of dance, bad idea. She goes around or he goes around, facing line of dance, bad idea. That's gonna stop and start your flight every single step and be exhausting. So instead, what I wanna do on a natural turn, forward, side. Do you see how I'm backing diagonal center? I'm not quite getting around the partner. And then I'm facing diagonal center. Whether it's man or lady doesn't matter. I'll show that coming the other way. Forward, side, together. See, I'm backing. So I'm not going dead straight. I'm stopping just shy. Out of the way, side, together. So I'm on a diagonal. I'm not completely down line of dance. The same thing applies in our reverse turns. I'll show that. So driving down the line. I'm not ending here. This is a kind of a knock knee position. And then I finish it out and I'm on a diagonal. Or if I'm heading out the other way, driving down the line, stop just shy of blocking up the partner. And then I get out of the way and I'm stopping just shy. I'm not going to actually end forward and backwards. It's going to be significantly more graceful. So, final request for you, make sure to stay short and squatty on step 2 when you're on the inside. So, don't worry so much about your rise and fall when you're going forward and backwards. That's going to happen pretty naturally, but you're going to have to stay artificially low on the second half when you're going backwards. Staying low here. And we did talk about that in reverse turns. I believe you'll do the same thing on naturals. Let me show this going the other way. So the first swing is going to feel pretty natural. The second one, stay low. If your thighs burn, you're doing a great job, and that's going to be much easier for your partner to connect to and swing past you. So that's our Viennese Waltz little workshop for today. You can just do 2 of them and stop. If you're going to practice this at social dances, I actually recommend trying to do your Viennese Waltz to slow waltz music. That'll give you enough time to think about, okay, did I remember to do my flat? Am I blocking my partner off, or did I stop on the diagonal? Am I dropping my sides? The actual Viennese Waltz at 60 measures a minute is such a fast clip, it's very hard to execute all this technique correct. So it's totally fine to do this with a slow waltz music so you can get all those bits and pieces in a row. So thank you so much for watching today. I miss all of you very much. I look forward to seeing you in the studio soon. And have a wonderful week. If you like what you watched today, if you follow my channel, we'll continue to have free workshops during this coronavirus isolation period, and it will be over soon. I cannot wait to see you all. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.